Start by designing for mobile or create mobile first designs. This is something that you might have heard from a lot of designers, but they never told you why and how to learn creating mobile first designs. In this video, I'm going to share the guides, videos, as well as the inspiration websites where you can look for mobile first designs. And if you stick till the end, I'll also share some templates that can help you get started with mobile first designs. So let's get started. Let's first talk about why do you need mobile first designs. People are using mobile to access internet more and more every single day, and creating mobile first designs just ensures that they are able to go through it and as well as interact with it. In 2022, 82.9% of the people in India are using internet through mobile devices, and for most of these people, this is the only device that they are going to use internet from, while only 16.5% of India is using desktop to access internet. The first guide on the list is Material Design by Google. So it's the latest design system by Google in which they have defined all sorts of UX understanding as well as UI elements for you to design the products. So they have covered the fundamentals around the colors, text, navigation bar, navigation patterns, and how can you use it, as well as added the components for the most popular things such as cards, buttons, tabs, etc. for your use, and you can just go ahead and use it. So this is going to be super helpful if you're designing for an Android. Number 2, Human Interface Guidelines by Apple. This is a standard guideline that you should refer to if you're designing for any of the Apple products. And they have also categorized it based on the device type. Number 3 is the iOS Design Guidelines. It's a simplified version of the Human Interface Guidelines by Apple, and there are a lot of examples that have been shared for every such thing. The only problem with this particular one is that this was last updated in October 2020. Now that we have talked about the guides, let's talk about the videos that can help you learn about mobile first designs. The first video that comes to my mind is Luke's 2016 Google Conversions video. In this video, he has shared a lot of practices that can be used for mobile app designs and all the experiments they ran on the colors, navigation bars, how people are interpreting and their behaviors around the different components, etc. The next one on the list is Basics of UI for Mobile App, and this is a video by Chetan where he's talking about the basics of designing user interfaces for mobile apps and understanding how Android and iOS differs in their basic understanding and the interface guidelines. Third video on this list is Designing for Fluid Interfaces, and this is by Apple, in which they have talked about how can the motions or the gestures or the products that we are creating, the app specifically, can be a natural extension of our environment, and how can we use them to make it the most delightful applications possible. Now we are going to talk about some of the websites where we can find inspirations for mobile first designs. And the first website that comes to my mind is Mobin. Mobin is absolutely awesome. They have curated over 100,000 plus screenshots on both Android as well as iOS to create this library where you can find all sorts of inspirations. Number 2 is Patterns. You can gain access to all sorts of inspiration to benchmark your designs as per the flows, as per the consistency. And Patterns is a paid tool, but you get a free 3-day trial, and if you like it, you can upgrade to a pro version. The third one on the list is screenshots.club. It's a website where you can find App Store screenshots and the Play Store screenshots of different apps. So all those explainer screenshots that you see on an App Store or a Play Store for a particular app, now you can get inspiration from that, and this is a very good curation list where you can search by categories as well. Now that we have sorted the guides, videos, as well as inspiration for mobile first designs, now let's talk about some of the resources, the bonuses that can help you get started with it. Number 1, Apple Design Resources. So these resources are sort of the templates that Apple has shared where you can get started with some templates, guides, and other resources to start with your design. Number 2, iOS 16 UI Kit on Figma Community. So this is a very good community file on Figma Community where you get the latest components from iOS 16 that you can use to create an app that essentially looks like the most up-to-date app on iOS 16. Number 3, Material Design UI Kit on Figma Community. This is again a UI kit by Google themselves where they have created all sorts of components for you which you can directly drag out or create this as a library for your next project. I hope you liked the video. Do mention which resources you like the most in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, happy designing.